Alright, new event. Conquer the Mythical Ruins. Ruins exploration. An adventure into the unknown. We are all drawn to such phases. But adventures are full of trials and tribulations. No matter how brave one may be, they can end up losing their life on these quests. Still, I was thrilled when I heard that we are going on such a risky adventure. Day of the excavation? Is this a bad dream? Why are we here? Don't know. I wonder why. You're the last person I wanted to see. Why did I have to run into you here? This is so unfair. No need to be so frightened. After all, I won't be able to give you the treasure if you're scared like that. Show me what? Here's one's courage put to the test. It's been pretty lively until now. This must be the final room. There's something shiny. Let me see. This must be it. The proof of courage. Only those who overcome the trial can obtain the treasure. At least that's what was inscribed on the monument. I know it's a trial, but who would expect a powerful demon lord to appear like this? Do you object to me appearing like this? It's not that I object. That's not the point. Anyway, let's duke it out. I guess there's no point in trying to argue with you. If you want the treasure, you'll just have to beat me. That's a pretty tall task. Still, I can't back down when there's treasure in front of my eyes. Few days earlier. Several days before the excavation. You found a previously unknown dungeon. You guys are too close. Sorry about that. I just found it pretty interesting, that's all. I know I'm the one. Excuse me. That brought it up, but is it really that intriguing? Of course it is. The fact that you're telling us must mean that it's no ordinary dungeon. It's a bit mysterious, or should I say, it began when I went to investigate a nearby forest. So the strange dungeon you mentioned, it's around here. Yes, I reported it to you because it has a unique design, one that I've never seen in this area. A unique design, oh, that must be it. I never knew a place like this existed near Tempest. No, I have not. Would you like to go take a look? Nah, that's okay. We don't want to accidentally provoke anything that may be inside. Still, it looks like it's been around for centuries, but the exterior feels a little familiar to me. The architectural style of this dungeon is not of this world. I thought so. It doesn't seem like it's something that could have been constructed by ancient monsters. So what then? It seems like that there's an inscription on this monument. Show thy courage if you seek the full treasures. Only those with courage shall defeat the four sacred beasts of fear who await inside. So yeah, I only took a glance at it, but that's what the dungeon was like. How can you not get excited about hidden treasure? I know, right? I never read anything like that other than in manga. So my guess is that this place was maybe built by an otherworlder, a dungeon built by an otherworlder. Never heard of anything like that. It's a bit concerning, so I was going to discuss it with everyone in Tempest about what to do. I only told you two because we just happened to meet. That writing on the monument, do sacred beasts actually reside in the dungeon? Don't know, it's not like I actually saw them. Judging from how the inscription was written, it sounds like the sacred beasts are supposed to be the guardians of the treasure. Not that I know if they actually exist. Not so fast, me too, I want to go too. I guess I don't mind. Great, then let's go in a few days' time. I have some preparations to make before we head to the dungeon. Few days later. Ready to head to the dungeon? I can't wait to fight the sacred beast. In other words, the dungeon is waiting for us. Can I ask you to something? What in the world are you wearing? I had Shuna make this outfit for the excavation. Don't I look good in it? What a surprise that Milim would have the same same idea as me. Remember that manga, the one where sacred beasts face off in heated battles? If we are going to fight sacred beasts, we should really put on a show. I know. Of course we won't. You guys say that so easily. Let's get going. So the excavation is pretty big inside. Check out this place. There's gotta be treasure in here. Let's go find it quickly. If we are too slow, someone else might beat us to it. And just play along. It's more fun if you think you're competing with others. I get that you want to have fun, but she's off to a flying start. Not fair. What if there are traps? If those two could care less about some traps, then dungeons like these need to be approached carefully to be truly enjoyed. I'd better catch up with them quickly. You're late, Rimuru. There were some magical beasts along the way, but they weren't strong enough. They are up against you two after all. I'm sure this architect didn't have a true dragon and a demon lord in mind. Maybe in the final room, I imagine. They will appear if you try to take the treasure or something. Sounds like a familiar trope. What's this? Did you find something? There are traces of other intruders. So you think the treasure has already been taken by someone else? I'm not sure about that, since there aren't any signs that they went further in. So they fell before they got their hands on the treasure. Judging from the traces, there must be something down there. Wow, it's a pretty big room. Hey, why don't we take a little rest here? I want to keep going further, let's not rush it. I brought some lunch boxes that Shuna made for us. Why didn't you tell me earlier? We sat down and dug into Shuna's lunch as we discussed what to do next. What do you mean? Oh, I just realized this room branches off into 4 paths. I'd feel a bit guilty if we broke through those fine doors. It would be boring if we just pushed through all the obstacles by force. Of someone having tried to interact with the wall near the door. The door open. What did you do? It seems like there was a switch here. A stone monument just appeared. Let me read out what's written on it. Show thy courage if you wish to proceed. Seems like we are quite the feisty ones. Save some for me too. We took down all those beasts that came through the doors, but the inscription on the monument has changed. You have proven your courage, now proceed. Well, I guess they recognize us now, but here's the problem. Which one of us, of these 4 doors, should we go through? Having 3 wand doors and only one with the treasure would be a common trope. The magical beasts came out of all 4 doors, so couldn't they all be correct. Now that seems plausible, but there's no way to know unless we make a move. Then how about this? Why don't we decide on one door as a team for the time being? I think so too. Let's head to the door to the left. No, I read in the manga. It's always best to look from the right. This way, what are you thinking? Judging from the traces left in the room, it seems the previous intruder headed that way. Let's head all the way to the end. The sacred beasts could appear any minute now. Is this the end? It was a pretty big room, but we reached the end so easily. Couldn't this stone statue be a sacred beast? You are right, it is shaped like a sacred beast. If it's gotten the treasure, then maybe we chose the correct room. So the treasure's gotta be hidden somewhere in here. So this room is where they met though, and did they get taken down by a beast, or could this be the treasure mentioned in the inscription? Do you think you can fix it? So this is the hidden treasure of these ruins. Just a fancy rock, it doesn't even look rare. Nothing will happen until we collect them all. That's a classic. Okay, we'll need to find the other three. Then let's quickly head back to the hall. Let's get a move on. Did the treasure just shine? Didn't think we would encounter magical beasts on our way back. Maybe they get revitalized when the door open. They are no match for us, so what are we gonna do about the other rooms? Isn't it a bit dangerous? We still don't know with what these sacred beasts are capable of. That's not what I meant. Besides, we don't even know if these beasts exist. If we split up now, someone might end up getting the short end of the stick. The Storm Dragon and the Destroyer are here. There shouldn't be anything in this dungeon that proves a threat to them. Fine then, but don't complain if there's nothing in your room. Even if I were to encounter Sacred Beast, there's no way it could take me down. Oh yeah, the adventurers' corpse. I wonder if they really were slain by magical beasts. Millennium and Veldora are so reckless. There's still so much we don't know about this place. This must be the very end of the room. And there's the statue. It's different from the last one. There's this treasure, so it's supposed to be on a pedestal like this. Doesn't look like there are any traps around. A vast amount of magicals are generated when you touch the treasure. So you acquired the treasure and you be Bermuda Tempest? You gotta be kidding me. Don't look so surprised, you're the one who summoned me here. Why in the world are you here? Hurry up and come at me. Why should I fight the most powerful demon lord of all? Because you took the treasure, now try to entertain me. What's wrong? I thought you were a lot stronger than this. Don't tell me that you're holding back. As if that I was that capable. So it makes no sense. Guy never said he wanted the treasure, then why did he suddenly appear? Glad to see that you can still afford to think wildfire than me, but you are really worthy enough to underestimate me like that. I think I figured it out. I feel like there will quite a lot of magical beasts on the way here. This has to be the final room. The only thing around is the same old wheel statue. That shiny thing, that's definitely a treasure. Rimuru said it was a common trope. But seeing that it still hasn't shown up, maybe it intends to attack me the moment I touch the treasure. It just shined and I knew it. Something really happens when you take the orb. I feel like something's gonna appear any minute now. What's the matter? Are you scared? If you're not coming out, I'm gonna take this treasure and go back home. A few more minutes. Don't you know that I'm impatient, Sacred Beast? If you're out there, come on out and fight me. There's no sign of any Sacred Beast at all. The treasure glows as if there's some sort of meaning behind it. What's going on in the other rooms? Let's see if I can sense the presence of anyone. It has to be a Sacred Beast if sense it's way stronger than the magical beast. So both Rimuru and Veldoa got lucky. But don't complain if there's nothing in your room. I never said that. It's so lame that only I don't get to fight. There's no point in being here if the Sacred Beast isn't coming. Now that it's come to this, I'm gonna head to Rimuru's room to fight beside him. Move out of the way, magical beast. I need to rejoin Rimuru. Meanwhile, Veldoa. Something happened when I touched the treasure. I'm surprised you made it all the way here. Is this a bad dream or are you here? Don't know, I wonder why. Just my luck, you're the last person I wanted to see. Why did I have to run into you here? No need to be so frightened. After all, I won't be able to give you the treasure if you are scared like that. I didn't want to use it, but I guess I have no choice but to unleash my ultimate secret technique. You're running away? That's not what this is. It's a strategic withdrawal. That's different from running away. In abnormal situations like this, the best course of action is to consult with Rimuru first. There's no way he will receive the treasure if he's acting that way. How are you ever going to defeat me by being so defensive? If the inscription we saw at the entrance is to be believed, then could this guy be a child to see if I'm worthy enough of or not? That being said, it's incredibly close to the actual guy. The treasure has the ability to look into the memories of those who touch it. I'm the one who touched the treasure, and he's someone I recognize to be a powerful foe. Of the transformed Sacred Beast seems to be enhanced depending on how much you fear. Stop being so scared and come at me. But one thing's became clear, and that's that I can't run away from this fight. You have finally found your resolve. I'll be taking that treasure home. How kind of you to finally fight me. How may we help you, Lord Guy? The phenomenon occurred due to the fact that the invisible guy Crimson has been replicated. Whatever the case, if I don't fail, I'll end up just like the adventure before me. He's got the upper hand in terms of power and numbers. Even though he may not be as powerful as the real guy, this is gonna be tough. There's no need for me to die over a treasure, but it's a matter of honor. I like that attitude. I always knew you had potential. presence suddenly disappeared. That's what the inscription meant. I just had to show my courage. I passed the trial. I guess that's a relief. Now that I have got what I came for, I'll head back to the main room. How did it go? This was nothing in my room. I mean, there was a treasure, but no sacred beast appeared. You didn't encounter anyone? I got attacked by a sacred beast disguised as Guy. I wish I'd gone back earlier. What about you, Valdora? I suppose you could say I got lucky since I did encounter a sacred beast, but if you ask me, I got real unlucky. Could fate that horrible thing? There's someone who's that scary for you? Or could it have been? Don't even say it. You didn't encounter Guy, right? It was someone totally different. So that's what it was, but nothing appeared for me. That's probably because you don't fear anyone. I guess that's true, but it's not fair that the two of you got to meet the sacred beasts. It wasn't fun at all for us. Besides, you said that you wouldn't complain. There you are. How naughty of you to have stolen the treasure when you are not worthy of receiving it. Wait, who stole the treasure without being worthy? You are so obvious. Give me back the treasure. I knew it. You really did run off with it. Don't look at me with such cold eyes. Whatever you might think, it was really a strategic withdrawal. I guess I have no choice but to fight. That's great. I'll be joining in. Maybe I can take the plunge. No one remove Malim all by my side. I don't care how many of you wish to come at me, but if you don't mind, I'll summon one of my minions as well. You have gotten a little stronger than before. I'm impressed. You sure are a tough opponent. Don't even think about blowing this place up. You think you have got this? I'm the Storm Dragon. There's no way I can lose to Replica. That's the spirit. You think you will disappear just like earlier? Is that what you really believe? Why are you back, Guy? I thought I had beaten the trial. I only made a temporary retreat. Well, I did think the outcome was a bit anticlimactic. Fears are supposed to be irrational, right? He can even speak like the real Guy. This is no time to be impressed. I'll ask you once again. Do you really think you can overcome fear? You too, Valdo. Let's see if you can overcome your fears as well. I know the very well in my head, but why won't my body do what I feel like it? Fake Guy, if you mess with my bestie anymore, I'll show no mercy. With encouragement like that, there's no way I can back down. But I've got the ultimate bestie by my side. Even if I'm up against a replica, I can't continue with this cowardly behavior. That's right, if I'm with my friends, my sworn friends, I can't be scared. A little bit of fear ain't nothing to me with my sworn friends by my side. You may be a demon lord Guy, but you're up against me, the ultimate true dragon. Kept you waiting hard. It's time we settle this once and for all. Let's go. I see, so you have successfully conquered your fear of me. I must say I'm a little surprised, even though it's not the real thing. I actually beat Guy. That was nothing for me. What? I mean, I also found it a bit difficult. Let's leave it at that for now. Well then, for defeating us, I commend you for your courage and grant you this treasure. Good job holding on till the end. Even though she's not real, it feels so weird to be praised by her. A new stone monument just appeared. What's this? Those are words of congratulations inscribed by the maker of this dungeon. Now then, our job is done. And they're gone. This was tougher than I could have ever imagined. I was expecting something much more difficult, to be honest. Despite all that we had to go through, I enjoyed the experience. If you enjoyed these ruins, then it was all worth it for me. It sure was fun. Congratulations on overcoming your fears. The treasure is a token of courage. And this has no special powers. We fought so hard for these treasures and they possess no powers. But know that you have already attained the real treasure. This maker shows a cheeky one. Lastly, I thank you. What did that last bit say again? All that remains is for it to disappear. This place is starting to crumble. Don't tell me it's going to disappear by collapsing on itself. It's gonna collapse in 3 minutes. We'll be buried alive if we don't get out of here quick. 3 minutes after conquering the dungeon. Now it's close. Collapsing dungeons are a common trope in fiction. Now that I know what we found. At least we got the treasures. I checked what it was made of when I fixed it, and it's just normal crystal ball. All the hard work and only getting this in return. It was a valuable opportunity for me to confront my fear. Alright, let's head home. Could you try recreating the sacred beast for me? Good idea. If I keep confronting mine, one day I might be able to conquer them. Our adventure and dungeon came to an end, but I wonder who actually built that place. As for you, get it together, guy. Maybe Sean, but so are you. That's right. If I'm with my friends, my sworn friends, I ain't scared. But, oh, fuck. I clicked too fast. I guess I did it again. Catch you next